Hey girl, hey. Welcome back to Speaking of Curves. I am Marie Dene, the creator of the Curvy Fashionista, and we are back with this series. So I don't know how long you've been following along. We've been doing this for 2 weeks now, and I'm really excited because we've been showcasing, introducing, and talking about the small businesses in this space as we navigate all things coronavirus and how we're with the economy shut down, but our businesses still need support. And so, being as resourceful as we can, we decided to start a series where we would do interviews with small business owners that you've known, that you've read about on our site, folks in, and it's not just business owners. We have boutique owners, designers, influencers. We have a couple of different types of guests, but basically it's important to show support to the community, especially at this time, because we want these businesses to survive and to last forever, right? So today's guest is a very special and dear friend of mine. Her name is Melissa, and she owns Chic and Curvy Boutique, based in California, Long Beach to be exact. And they have been around for a minute. We have known each other, I want to say about 8-ish years or so. And for me, I actually am wearing this. This is one of my favorite dresses that I refuse to ever, I have a couple of them. These wrap dresses, and this is perfect in this lounge life, right? It's perfect for me. So anyways, I want to introduce to you, not only is it Melissa, but we have a very, very special guest of hers as well joining us. So, hello, Melissa.
Hi, Marie. How you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for joining us today. So tell me, who is your special guest?
My special guest is Janna, the Curvy Plus model. She
Hey,
is
girl.
our very own brand ambassador for Chic and Curvy.
And we have seen your face all the time, Janna. We've seen you all for the last 5 years almost, right? Longer?
Well, longer than that. A little longer. Almost retirement age now.
Uh-oh, stop it now. Stop it. So, thank you for coming along too, Janna. Now, Melissa, will you tell us a little bit about Chic and Curvy? Kind of what made you start it, because physical boutiques are not for the faint of heart.
No, that's very, very, very correct. Actually, we are located in Inglewood, California. We have an actual brick and mortar there. And we also have chicandcurvy.com. And how I got started is very interesting. I used to be an accountant at a company called Merkel Drummond. And while I was there, I started a little blog called Chic and Curvy. And so I was a blogger. I used to be a blogger. And then also I used to be a personal stylist. And so I was able to convert my blog and my personal styling into an actual boutique.
Oh, that is beautiful. I love that. I love how you've done that. We don't get to see that often, so this is really cool. So you started off as a blogger, transformed everything, and now we have the business that we know and love today. So how many years has it been?
It has been 8 wonderful years.
Yes, get it, girl. That's a long time in boutique years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So with everything going on today, how have you been impacted, and what are you doing to navigate, to pivot?
Well, we've been impacted because there's a actual government mandated shutdown. So our actual physical boutique in Inglewood, we had to close that down, and now we're just doing online, really.
So you've moved everything to online.
Everything is online, yes.
Awesome. So, folks, if you guys have seen, then we'll share and we'll show additional pieces that we love. And I'm actually going to be doing an unboxing soon, too, with y'all. So,
yeah.
Right? I'm excited. So, if you are looking for someone you can support and shop during this time, especially if you needed some loungewear, some really cute maxi dresses, or you may be dreaming of a vacation very soon. Who knows? I know in my mind, I want to write about all the swimwear, but I'm I don't know if that's right. I don't know. So tell us a little bit about what the aesthetic is for Chic and Curvy, and what you really pride yourself on, because everyone has a different approach to when it comes to like this is like your impetus, like your specific style. Like tell us a little bit about that.
Actually, do you want to tell them about it? Okay, so she tries on every piece that we sell.
Literally every piece. I say if it's a good one, like kind of what's going on with the piece, what I like about the pieces. But basically, we're here to rock our curves. So I'm just here to show you, like, hey, you have curves, embrace your curves, and we just want you to look your best wearing chic and curvy. So that's what I take from it. Now, she might have a little something different, but just being confident, knowing that it's okay to have these curves, because at some point in time, someone told us it wasn't okay to have the curves. So, I mean, this is what we have, and, we're blessed with them. So let's rock them to our best ability.
You do that too, girl. You be selling in pieces. I don't have hips, but in my mind, like if I put something on, like I will kind of, twerk to the side a little bit and be like, okay, that's how she looked in this.
Oh, you have the best hips for you.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
I like how you said that, but I'm okay with not having hips.
You look fabulous in our club.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. But yeah, girl, you be selling in pieces. I'm just saying. So,
Marie,
go ahead.
you had asked about the aesthetics of Chic and Curvy, though.
Yes.
When Chic and Curvy first came out, there wasn't like a lot of clothing companies who make body conscious clothing. Like we had like the Moo-Moos, we did have a couple of wrap dresses and things of that nature. But Chic and Curvy, like one of our niches was the bodycon dress. When I created Chic and Curvy, I wanted it for women who were confident, sexy, and wanted to rock their curves.
Okay.
And so that's one of the foundation pieces of Chic and Curvy is the bodycon dress. We also sell a lot of wrap dresses. We sell a lot of, I would say, leisure wear. We sell jumpsuits, two-piece sets, pocket dresses. It's so funny because Janna was also, she's a fit model in 2H now, but back when we first began, Janna was a fit model for a lot of pieces. Because at first we sold junior plus size clothes. But how, I guess, clothes from, like most of the vendors developed into more women's set is because Janna fitted a lot of those pieces with our actual vendors.
Ah, okay. Thanks, boo.
Yeah, so in fitting them, I just kind of kept in mind the real woman's body and tried to expand the sizing just a little bit so more women can fit their curves into these outfits more comfortable or be more flattering. So just kind of extended the sizing without really letting them know what I was trying to do.
That makes sense. No, that's very much appreciated, and I think it even goes even further into like when people talk about sizing and size ranges with different companies or different boutiques or different stores, like it gives a little bit of an insight onto the other side of what the process is like. So had you guys have not been around, like our fits would have been way off even more. So like even with the work that you've done with your manufacturers has helped establish some kind of consistency.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah, we work with a lot of the manufacturers downtown LA, which is basically the place where a lot of the other boutiques get their pieces from. So a lot of the fit is due to us, and even some of the designs, and they don't even know it.
They don't know it. We look at it like, okay.
You're like, that's us. That's us right there.
Yeah, that means we're reaching more people. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Growth. Right? Growth. And it's always interesting because in the plus space, everything, in the plus size fashion world, it's from the ground up versus mainstream fashion is top down. And so a lot of folks who come into the plus size fashion space think that they can, dictate. Whereas like the plus size community from like the growth of plus size community has happened because of social media, because of blogs, because of, it's us. Like we helped grow it. And to see and hear like how you're even impacting like what we're all like witnessing, trying out and all this fun stuff. That's like really amazing. I had no idea about that. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So does this mean that your size ranges are going to be growing in the future?
Yes, we are working on for our designs. We're working on extending the size ranges. We've actually gotten like a couple of vendors to offer, the 4X, 5X, 6X, and sometimes we offer them as well. So we are working, we're working for ourselves, but we're also working for other plus size boutiques to get extended sizes because we want everyone to be able to rock.
Come on. Mm-hmm. Come on. So, is it fair to say that your pieces are junior plus, or has it evolved out of junior plus?
I would say I don't think we're junior plus anymore because the cut is like totally different. It's for women who have curves. It's for women like our size.
Because I remember the little pop up that would always come up. I remember that pop up that was like change your girl. Before you buy anything, I need you to pay attention to this size range. Now, I always appreciated that. So it's like the first thing, welcome, understand our sizing, but it's not anymore.
Right. We're more so a woman's cut. Currently, we believe it to be a woman's 10 to a woman's 20. Okay. Some of our pieces can go up to a 22, but the majority of them are still kind of at a woman's a 20 and woman's size.
Got it.
So it's made for your curves.
Got it. And one of the things I also appreciate is that you have pieces for the tall woman in mind too. Taller than me, and I'm 5'8".
Right. Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, well, that was also done strategically to broaden the range that we were reaching also. So it's not just the sizing, from the chest to shoulders, yada, yada. It's also the height because our taller plus size curvy women were being missed too.
Yeah.
So, and I was always taught, during my retail days, it's easier to have more than not enough. Yep. So we can always, for the shorter ladies, you can always cut it off and have it him. But it's not
you can't add to
it. So it's just easier to cut it off, and now we get to capture them also.
Awesome. Okay, good. So if you guys didn't catch that, our plus size tall chicks, you've got some options here at Chic and Curvy. If you guys are just tuning in, we're here with Melissa and Janna from Chic and Curvy. They are based, a plus size boutique based in Inglewood, California. And today we're chatting with them, learning a little bit more about their business, the brand, behind the brand, and how you can support them through this time. We're talking about their pivots, what they're doing, how they're making their way through everything. And so every Tuesday and Thursday we'll have a different guest, someone from the plus size business community, to talk about their businesses and how we can support them. So my next question is, how are you handling the mental, how's the mental looking like right now?
It's really, I'm going to give it to you on two sides. As an entrepreneur, it's interesting because I look at Chic and Curvy basically as I'm the captain of a ship. And so basically I have basically my employees, are my shipmates. And I have to consistently think of that as I'm steering the ship. And so I don't know, it's a little bit mentally challenging because it's a lot going on right now.
Girl.
It's really scary, And so basically, I just whenever I do get some time to myself, because I am still, working in the business and everything on the online side. But whenever I do get some time to myself, I like to listen to books on Audible. I like to catch up on some good TV. And also,
me too.
Exactly. I also check in on my friends and everything and see how they're doing and stuff to see if I can help them in any way. Aww. And that's basically what I do on the entrepreneur side. But, we're not entrepreneurs 24/7.
Girl.
I still have home and family and things of that nature. And so, once I get home or whatever, I basically switch hats. And I go into, wife mode and everything. And that's when, I'm checking in on my family, making sure they're doing okay. And so, and it's actually drawn us closer because we're, when I get home, we're quarantined.
Right. My family has decided to do a daily a daily Zoom meeting with different themes each day. So like yesterday, my stepfather, he decided he was going to teach us how to make tuna sandwiches. So, you know, all of these things, it's really cute and endearing, like, and also, like, I was just like, oh, okay. But, you know, then it just made me hungry, and then we had our own sandwiches. But, like, you know, but then my mom is over here teaching us line dances.
Nice.
But it's, like, the most that we've, like, interacted in 1 week, like, with everyone.
Wow. But you guys are creating memories.
That, too. Because, like, on Mondays, my niece and nephews, they have their own little kids corner.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we kind of get innovative and we're bonding in different ways. Janna, what do you do? Like how are you navigating this?
I'm still an essential worker. So just to let you guys know, I do work at Chic and Curvy and model, and then I still have to go to work. So so basically, the quarantining part for me is a little bit different, but I know I'm providing a needed service to a population that is missed very often. So I work in social services. So, you know, we are essential. We're still providing services and doing things for the impoverished communities that need our help. So I come home and I try to dedicate at least 30 minutes every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if possible sometimes. But to doing like a home workout. So I just turn on YouTube because I'm not being as active as I would normally be at work. Mm-hmm. So I'm turn on the YouTube, I have someone that I like to do workouts with on TV, but turn that on for about 30 minutes and, you know, just groove out to that. And then I'm doing more cooking, so this is making me be at home more and not move around a lot.
Right.
So I'm definitely doing more cooking at home, which I am enjoying.
Girl, I done found some recipes. I was like, oh, I could do that.
Yes. Oh, I can cook. Like, that's how. So my cooking confidence is being boosted a little bit, even though no one is really tasting it. So my cooking confidence, and then I started journaling. So it's just some things that I felt like I never had time to do before that I'm, like, really able to do now. So I'm sad that this is the reason why I'm able to do this, but I'm like, wow, I'm really able to get more in touch with myself and see the things that I was neglecting before with taking care of my space, like even decluttering and spring cleaning and everything, like just taking a moment and a pause to put more into me.
That's key. Like, you know, for myself, like if my mind is overwhelmed, I'm going to not push myself to feel like I need to push past it. Like, I'm going to go sit down on the couch. I'm going to pour myself a glass of wine or coffee. I'm going to, or Jack Daniels, like, you know, whatever works at that time. Like, I'm going to give myself that moment, right? Because, like, this is unprecedented, like, across generations. So there is a lot of uncertainty, and I think what's most interesting and most important is that we are not alone in the sense, like, we are a community. And so however we have to reach out and touch someone, whether it's picking up the phone or Zooming or how we're here, like, doing, you know, different video live chat conversations, like, you know, if we remind ourselves that we're not alone, like, and that we can reach out, and then even and also too, I think even giving grace on the opposite side, where, oh my God, so and so didn't call me, they haven't checked in. I think giving grace on that, because sometimes, like, folks, like, they're in their own, like, spiral, like, things may be going on where they can't reach out. So I think it's about giving grace to yourself, your business, your brand, and others.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Because, you know, Marie, this is the first time some people have ever gotten a chance to even rest, period. And so, I don't know, it's important.
Right. Some people are talking about, like, oh my God, I'm sleeping better. I've got full 8 hours of sleep. And, you know, like, the surprise shock of it, right? Being held at home, and, like, you have no choice but to take care of you in ways that you can, because the things that you cannot control, like, you just can't. Like, it's just going to be over there. But, like, right here, what I can make myself a dope meal. Mm-hmm. I can do some shopping. I can be comfortable while I'm lounging.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like, how do you navigate that space and really, make it feel good? So like for you, speaking of loungewear, I do know that you just dropped some loungewear.
Yes, we did.
Is that what you're wearing?
This is some of the pieces that, yes, we dropped as loungewear, and a lot of them are under exclusive on our website as well. That's been one of our pivots as well.
I'll take one of those.
Yeah. You might already have one. Wink, wink.
Okay. But keep going. What else can we expect?
Say it again.
What else can we expect?
As far as like different pieces we have coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She said, "Okay, I'm ready."
Yeah. This week, even though we're in the house and everything right now, we basically the last couple of weeks, and then even going forward, we've been dropping a lot of comfortable pieces. So that's exactly.
What'd you say, Janna? What'd you say?
I love comfort pieces. So
Girl.
I wear all of these clothes. In my other life, I will wear them every day. But in my real life, I'm more of a loungy person.
Right.
So,
Yep.
You're lucky I put my hair on today, so I'm just saying. I get you.
That's right. Well, in the unboxing, I just wanted to tell you we did send you a lot of loungy pieces, so get ready. Yeah. Also, coming up this week, even though, technically we're still on quarantine, we do know that eventually we'll be able to go on vacation again. And so this week we dropped a lot of pieces that you can wear like on vacation. You can wear it to like little parties, little outings. So we dropped a couple of strapless dresses that are amazing. And so everyone go check them out.
we're going to get through this. So you're going to need to go to that party or go on that vacation. So.
Or you could just have a party at home.
Exactly. I thought about that.
Tonight I have a birthday party to go to on Zoom. Like a whole Evite and everything. We gotta be dressed up for it. We gotta be dressed up for the team,
Exactly. We have a project coming up too, where we think it's important for everyone to get up and still get dressed at least a couple of days a week. And so we have a project coming for our customers where we're asking them to kind of show us their before and their after. And so even though we're in the house and everything like that, we still can dress up for ourselves. We can, and also for our significant others. We can even have date nights. And so when we do have date nights, you can rock your Chic and Curvy.
I think it's important to keep with the routine of what you did have, just for your mental health, not to get burdened by what's going on. So yes, dress up. I've been working on my makeup routine a little bit. I think I'm getting a little bit better because I don't have someone coming to do my makeup right now. So it's definitely a time to put into yourself. So and dressing up, I mean, get dressed. Let's be dressed by noon.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny that you guys say that because today, the LA Times, there's this article, and he was like talking about like folks not getting dressed. He said to get out of the sweats, and I actually am not of that mind. I am of the dress for what makes you comfortable and what makes you feel good. And if getting dressed up makes you, changes the vibe and mood that you're wanting, then go for it. But, I mean, if you want to be in a bralette and some, a flowy, strapless dress, like that blue one that you had last summer, like the spaghetti straps, if that was like in a strapless version, oh my gosh. Like I would just twirl around and like fly away in that thing. But I think it's important to, because like you said, some people are getting more rest and some people are, figuring out what works best for, finding a whole new world by just sitting still and sitting in the home. So it's really kind of about I guess it's more about allowing yourself to kind of feel the mood that you're in and the vibe rather than kind of forcing it on yourself for sake of, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But we don't want them to fall into like a hole though, because also heard that like different, like some people aren't taking the quarantine that well, and
right.
so if we have any ideas or anything that can help, kind of even dig them out of the space, that's great too.
Yeah, and I think that's where, like, trying to put on some lipstick. Today is like the first day I actually put on some dark lipstick. Like, normally I'm on here with like lip gloss. Maybe I've lined my lips and put a little gloss on, but like now I have on lipstick. Like I'm all like, okay, this fit.
So different.
And I feel like I had to get dressed up for you, boo. I've got motivation because old girl does not look like this. Like when I'm sitting in front of the computer. I mean, only in my computer right now because we set up on fancy light, but I think it's really about kind of just feeling out like understanding like it's okay if you're not okay.
Exactly.
But
we're gonna come out of this.
Yeah, we are gonna come through this. We totally are. I agree with you, Janna. Now, what else? So you said this project. When can we expect it? Like, when is it launching?
Actually, we're hoping later on this week.
Okay, cool. And then you also just dropped like you participated in the Don't Rush Challenge.
We did. It was amazing. We had such a good time.
Yes, and I was like, oh, look at her. Yeah, I was dancing and stuff. So I'll make sure that we drop the link so that you guys can catch the Instagram. So do me a favor, Melissa.
Yeah.
If you can help wrap us up, let everyone know who you are, where they can support you, and where they can follow as well. Like, give us everything, and also the size ranges. Like, give us everything.
Okay. Again, this is Janna, the Curvy Plus model. She's our brand ambassador. My name is Melissa. You can follow Janna at the Curvy Plus model on Instagram, and you can follow me at Melissa J Styles on Instagram. The company's Instagram is actually called Chic and Curvy Boutique. Our website is chicandcurvy.com. Our size range is a woman 10 to 10W to 20W. What else? Anything else?
Did we get your Instagram?
Yes, our Instagram is at Chic and Curvy.
Oh, you did say that. Mm-hmm. And what we'll do is like we'll also do a post after this. So we'll embed the video if you've missed the live and you want to see some pieces and you want to see what they're talking about. We'll recap all of this nicely for you. Make sure, Melissa, you send me all that information, girl, about your project so that we can include it in the recap. Thank you guys for joining and spending some time with us. Thank you guys for tuning in to Speaking of Curves with our guests Melissa and Janna of Chic and Curvy Boutique. I am the creator of the Curvy Fashionista, Marie Dene. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you on Thursday. Talk to y'all later.
Bye.